We're at the PayPal Developers Conference, and I'm with Tim Dubroy of Terapeak. Hi, Tim.
Hi.
So what was the big announcement today in terms of the PayPal apps?
Sure. PayPal opened up their development platform a year ago to allow third-party developers to create apps just like they would for an iPhone, but for PayPal. So they've opened up the PayPal apps and announced it to the public so that users can begin using the apps that are the third-party apps that are available through PayPal.
And Terapeak is in the PayPal app.
Yes.
So tell us about that. You
Sure.
you just announced it today.
Yes. So first, we were the first application developed well over a year ago to actually test the platform, as well as one of the first to have it put into the what they then called the embedded framework.
You know, we call that guinea pig.
Yeah, that's exactly what we were. The developers here at the conference from PayPal are coming over to Terapeak more than potential customers are, because they're so like, wow, it's finally nice to meet you guys. You were so great to work with. You really helped us flesh out this platform. So what is the tool? What the tool does is it visualizes your transaction history. Now, that's a complicated way to say we provide sales reports that pull reports directly from your transaction data in PayPal.
And this is across eBay and other channels?
eBay users actually have special data that they're able to access through this tool. So let me give you an example of the kind of report you would create using it. First, you want to understand what your sales were last month through your PayPal shopping cart, because you're a merchant who uses PayPal for your shopping cart. We can do that. We can trend it out, so you'll see a trend line that shows best week, worst week, highest transaction, lowest transaction. But then you want to understand, well, where in the world were those transactions coming from? You add a filter, it'll tell you where those transactions were coming from specifically. Then you want to understand, well, I also want to understand what I paid in fees to those through the transactions from those countries. So you would add another filter. So then you would see your best week in what region of the world, or even down to state for the United States, and what you're paying in fees. What would you use that data for? Well, let's imagine that you are an eBay seller and you want to offer different shipping, say, or you're an Etsy seller and you want to go to another region, so you want to be able to send your stuff to another region, your goods to another region. You can understand where you're paying the most in fees and say, you know what, I don't want to go there because historically I've paid a lot, or on the flip side, I don't pay that much in PayPal fees there, so that I can use this information, say to myself, yeah, that's a place I want to go next.
And we're talking about transactions
Yes.
in terms of PayPal
Yes.
fees, but Terapeak must do other things. A lot of our readers know you for being able to analyze sales, not just analyze PayPal fees.
Absolutely. Well, all of the sales that come through your PayPal account, those are all available and can be graphed for you. So at first, when I was saying before I started adding filters, I said I just want to see my transactions through my PayPal account last month.
So I could break it down by marketplace?
Absolutely. You can break it down by marketplace. If you're an eBay and newly an Etsy seller, we can even break it down by, for Etsy, the tag. So if you tag, you sell vintage watches, tag it vintage, media, retro, and something else, and you notice that nobody was buying it by searching out something retro. So you take that out and you add another tag that makes sense. Mm-hmm. So, and for eBay, you can understand what your best categories are, and then break it down by sales, by region, I believe shipping fees as well.
And because this is going through the PayPal shopping cart,
Mm-hmm.
you can find out if you're using PayPal on Magento or ZenCart. You can analyze the data on all of those platforms.
As long as it's being delivered by PayPal.
Now here's the question: what if I take other forms of payment? This is
like what?
This is just looking at the PayPal part of it?
Yes. We're working to get other payment forms in, like credit card payments
Mm-hmm.
and that sort of thing. Those things will be available in the future.
Okay.
But in this free product, it's just for your PayPal. And I mean, that covers 85% of most e-commerce merchants anyway. So we feel like we're hitting a big market. So no, there isn't that functionality yet, but there definitely will be.
And what do you make of the announcement today about Facebook? Everybody loves to talk about Facebook. Any thoughts?
I actually I have no idea what that is because I've been locked in front of my kiosk all day, so I haven't been flipping through. So I will say no comment and love to get back to you. It's very intriguing.
Okay, well, you'll have to read Auction Bites, I guess.
First place I'll go.
And any last thoughts for online sellers?
Yeah, sure. If you're an eBay user of Terapeak, you'll look up in the top right-hand corner and you'll see for eBay and for PayPal. If you would like to use the PayPal tool to visualize your sales and to get real insight into your business, just click that for PayPal arrow in the top right-hand corner. It'll ask you for consent. So yes, you'll allow your transaction information to be read by Terapeak. And then you'll just have to give your login email address and password. And then all of your data will flow into our PayPal tool, and within about a half hour, you'll have all this reporting, and you can navigate back and forth just by using those tabs.
And people will have a lot of fun playing with the data. Is there
It's
a
a lot of
charge?
fun.
Is there a charge for this?
Absolutely free.
Absolutely free. Great.
Yeah, and probably free for quite a while. So
take advantage of it now.
Take advantage of it. There will be a paid product out there. I doubt we'll strip functionality out of the current one. The other one just might have a little bit more powerful reporting, different export options. But right now we have a very powerful free tool, and we're really excited for our eBay users, particularly to use it, because there's a lot of rich information in your data that will help you sell better, sell more, and sell more profitably.
Great, Tim. Thanks so much. That
No
was
problem.
Tim from Terapeak. I'm Ina Steiner reporting for Auction Bites.